So yeah, definitely like, comment, subscribe. You guys know me. I'm Nia. If you don't know me, I'm Nia. And yeah, talk about dating, all of that, etc. I really want to just share my experience, what I've been through. Like I said, my videos are live, so I don't really cut things up. I may cut this video up, but I'm not sure. I usually just end up uploading because I just love having raw material. I don't really like having it be so edited and stuff like that because it doesn't feel real. You're just editing for YouTube's sake and the algorithm, and so that people can pay attention because people have a short attention span. And I get it. I definitely get it. Me having ADHD, I definitely get it. But it's a no for me. I don't have time for all of that cutting and splicing and doing this just to keep your attention and making the video seem so unrealistic at a certain point. Um, but yeah, if you want a movie, go watch a movie. So basically, I've learned a lot with dating. Like, I didn't know as much as I thought I knew. And specifically with men, men are trash out here. Like, it's bad. And I think definitely social media promotes it. I think definitely in black culture, which is unfortunate, the men that I've run into are so online too. Like, and they're listening to these male podcasts and all these things that these guys are trying to say is right, which is wrong. And it definitely goes into the dating pool and the way that they treat women. Now, I've said this in a video before, I'm going to say it again. There are men who don't like women. A good majority of men don't like women. They just want to use women as a whole. That's it. They don't want you to talk. They don't want you to have a voice. They don't want you to speak. They don't want you to have a mind or brain. So, yeah, a bimbo would be way better for them. But at the end of the day, is that what you want to be? No. Because I'm telling you, glory and gold is not everything, and it may not look like everything, especially if a man, you see, all right, he's giving his girl this and his girl that, which is something that they show on social media a lot. Kirk and Rashida and all that. Like, they show men giving all these gifts and everything like that, a lifestyle. Yet I'm telling you, it's just a lifestyle for you to cry in. Like, it's not really anything that you want. So I definitely realized a lot. And speaking with people that I know and people that I don't know about dating in general or about relationships definitely shows me, like, do I want to be delusional and be with somebody who's not meant for me, or I'm not into physically, I'm not attracted to whatsoever? Or do you want to be with somebody who you are physically into, but they are a DV person, they are verbally abusive, they're physically abusive? Do you want that either? Also, baggage. When I was in college, we didn't date with people with baggage, like, which is kids. I'm calling kids baggage. They're baggage. I'm sorry, but if you are in your 20s, kids are baggage, especially if you are not with the person. And I was at a point with somebody who had kids where it's still at that point where I'm just like, go be miserable. That's how I am. I'm at the point where I'm like, go be miserable with the life that you set up for yourself to be miserable with. It's unfortunate though that men like that who have kids in a crappy marriage or a crappy divorce or whatever it is, they reach out into the world and they go into people who have good grace in their life and are happy, and they really try to bring you down. So that's why I'm really all for saying to women, do not date a man with kids if kids is something that you don't want. Also, just try not to date a man with kids. I used to be so understanding and stuff, but when you think about it, will a black man, let's say black man, because this is the black culture, baby mama culture, baby daddy culture is black culture. It's very unfortunate. It's not cute. I will not have my future kids be doing that. I will not have myself doing that. I will take my birth control. I will keep doing the right things. I'm not even having intimacy. Like, I'm celibate right now. And still, I take my birth control because I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that. Too many women are just popping out men and their kids, and they, like, no, no. That means you don't value yourself at all. Honestly, if you have kids by a man that you don't like, I don't care what people want to say about the church. I could care less what these white people got to say in the church that are running you around since slavery. Like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about colonialism. Like, that's not even your religion. But that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that because I know it's very religious in the United States and that's pretty much my audience, but still, I'm still able to say it. So with that being said, that's one thing I've dealt with. I've dealt with, in the dating scene, men who have like secrets, which is gross. I've dealt with men who hide their kids. I've dealt with men who hide their marriages. I've dealt with men who even hide their financial status. Like, they're broker than they say they are, which is like frustrating because, like, I have my moments where I'm broke. I have an apartment, I have rent to pay. New York is not cheap. New York is not cheap. You see all these other YouTubers and they're in like the North Carolinas or South Carolina, Georgia, Utah. They're in these states that don't nobody care about. And no offense, but I'm just saying those states, the rent ain't that bad. The rent ain't that bad compared to what New York has going on. It's awful. New York said you could possibly get a job. We're gonna raise the rent. We're gonna raise the rent 1,000 times higher. Like, it's insane. So it's like, for me, going on a date with a man and you can't provide just for that date, you can't provide after that date. I'm not settling for that, and you shouldn't settle that for that either. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, as a black woman, I'm paying rent. As a black woman, I'm paying my loans off. As a black woman, I have to pay for my car. As a black woman, I have to pay for everything in my life, and I get life 10 times harder than the average woman. It hits me 10 times harder than the average woman, and I still somehow manage to do it. So for me, when it comes to going on dates and a man is just like, I want to split the bill, do this and that, we're not splitting the bill. If you can't cover the bill, we're not going out. We're not going out. We're not. And for me too, let's talk about going out on dating apps. I've been able to weed out the bad ones. Like, I'd rather talk to nobody, right, nowadays, than talk to anybody. I've learned. It's way better to have an inbox of 0 than have an inbox of 10 chicken heads. It's really not worth it, because that's honestly what men do. Men are okay with having an inbox full of chicken heads. People that they don't even like. Like, just like, that's what I'm just saying, like, just the device for them, just the tool. And you have to understand when you are being that tool in their inbox as well. Like, I had to understand that. I had to see that in a relationship that I was in. It wasn't great. It wasn't fun. But once I saw it, I then had the option to, what am I going to do? How am I going to figure out this person? Because they were, like, pretty, like, mentally abusive, I would say. And they played mind games. They were never straightforward. They were conniving and evil. And it was weird. But that's something that I was dealing with. But let's talk about men that go out. So on dating apps, I assess the pictures. Let's talk about the pictures real quick. What are the pictures? If you see a man that has their shirt off and they not out in the field playing football, they not at the beach, I'm not giving them grace. I give you grace if you at the beach. Yeah, fine. That's a fine thirst trap. You can do that. That's all right. But if they're just taking photos in the bathroom with their shirt off, if they're taking photos in the gym with their shirt off, if they're taking photos just literally like at the mall or in their car with their shirt off, they're hoodlum. I said it. I don't care. There's no reason for that. And then secondly, it says that they want sex. And I know YouTube is probably going to strike this down, but whatever. It says that they want to hunch. It says that they want the cooch. It's not telling a woman, like, oh, I'm hot. It's not. And if you're a guy on a dating app and you put shirtless pictures up, just know no one's going to take you seriously. And if that's what you want, then that's what you want. But at the end of the day, you're not really going to get anybody. That's just something that I think about. So, yeah, when you're using dating apps, think about that. Like, do you want to have it? Because women can't do that. Women can't post a bikini pic. Women can't post, and y'all know me, swimwear down. But women can't post a bikini pic, but men can post pictures of their shirt off. So these dating apps are very misogynistic, if I might say. But, like, it's just interesting. So, yeah, if you see someone with their shirt off, swipe left. Don't consider it. Don't even think about it. What else do I think about? There's this whole thing on Hinge, but just in dating in general that I've realized. And it is like people that say, I'm looking for a short term, open to long term. I'm looking for a long term, open to short term. I'm looking for a non-monogamy, monogamy, or I'm just looking for a non-monogamy. Those type of relationships, they're just saying they want to hunch. Like, I'm letting you guys know who the people are that just want to use you for sex. Like, I want to be honest with you. I figured it out. I've went through stuff. I'm going to let y'all know. These are the type of people. Do not trust them. Also, don't trust somebody that has in their bio, oh, well, I'm looking for, what does it say? Oh, I'm trying to find my relationship type. I'm trying to find my dating type or whatever. Like, they're wasting your time. They unfortunately, because of the way the world is, can't say what they want, but at the same time they should be able to enter your inbox and just say it, or not even go on those apps and go find a worker. Like I always advocate for that. People don't understand. They get so mad at me. Why would you think that type of work is okay? Because men are out here ruining good people. Men are out here putting their thing in a person who is thinking about a relationship with them, and then just ghosting, and then just leaving, and then disrespecting them, and then blocking them. They're doing such horrific crap. It's not okay. And I've had it happen to me. And it's like, I'm at the point where I understand the BS and I'm not for it. And I haven't been wasting my time. I've literally had men hit me up, put in so much effort in the beginning, and then I don't text them back for one day. That's my test. That's my test. Like, I try to see if you're going to text back consistently. And if you don't, you're not for me. And I'm telling you, the bare minimum is something that a lot of men cannot do. A lot of men cannot do it. So once you see that, you're out. Like, there's no wasting time, and I haven't been wasting time in the dating scene at all, and it feels a lot better, I will definitely say, versus what I used to do, which is waste time, try to figure a guy out. I also haven't been leading with physical attraction anymore. I love some physical attraction, but I haven't swiped on someone I'm not physically attracted to in order to combat with it either. If I'm not attracted to you, I'm not giving in to you because you have a good personality. Because at the end of the day, I do not want to have intimacy with you if I cannot do anything with it. It's not fair to me at all. And I don't care what anyone says. They want to say the nice guy, the nerd, this and that. Those be the worst guys. They be the worst guys because they don't get nobody. And when they get somebody's attention and now somebody's like, oh, you a douchebag, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna curse her out. I'm gonna do this. They be the rudest ones because ain't nobody like them. So don't listen to that. And definitely don't fall for a guy who says they like anime. They don't like anime. They just want to seem like they're a nerd. They just want to seem like they're nice. They just want to seem like they are different when they're really not different at all. They just like everybody else. They're not different. So don't fall for it. I've fallen for an anime guy or whatever, and he was awful. Probably the worst guy I've ever dealt with in my life because of how manipulative he was and evil and disgusting and just awful. Just awful. That's all I can say. Like, this is why I don't really believe in Christian dating or anything like that. This guy is allegedly Christian and he was a psychopath. So I don't really believe in dating for religion. Like, if you pray, I have to pray with you. No, that's disgusting. I'm not doing that. I don't have time for that. I am dating you for who you are. I'm not dating you for what you think is going to happen once you're in the ground because you can't cope with it while you're alive now. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not dating for religion. I'm dating you for who you are. So yeah, it's definitely been a lot. If you see somebody on a dating app that has partying, like they're out clubbing and they're so proud of that, because you have to remember somebody is proud to put this out. Somebody is proud of that. So just think about that. Are you the type to club and get drunk and be wasted and be disgusting and be gross out in public every single Friday night? Because I'm telling you, if that's what they're doing, when they do it with you, it's no different. They are still going to be a cheater. There's still going to be someone who steps out on you. There's still going to be somebody who goes to the club because enough is not enough. You were not enough for them. Somebody that drinks all the time. Like, just think about it. Like, think about when you see these pictures, like, look at them like, oh, you posted that on a dating app? Like, you thought that was cute? Your shirt off? You thought that was cute? Like I said, there's a time and a place. If they out in the field, they're playing football. If they out in the field, they're playing soccer even. If they're doing an activity, fine. But if they're just in the gym with other dudes and they're trying to show themselves off, if they're showing themselves working out, if they take pictures of their back muscle, disgusting. Do I look like a man? Like, women don't want to see that. Please, like, if men take any advice from this video, women don't want to see your nasty back muscles in a photo. Like, y'all think that's so impressive when y'all be, oh, like, no, like, stop. Nobody wants to see that. It's so embarrassing. I always swipe left on people like that. It's so embarrassing. Guys, see your little curves. Like, we don't want to see that. I'm not sorry. We don't want to see that. So there's that part. So think about the pictures that they post. Read bios. Take them into consideration. I used to just swipe based off of looks, like, because I ain't have time. But I like Hinge a little bit more because basically you don't got time to be swiping on people you don't like. You don't. You don't have time. You get like what, eight talks or something with people, like 8 matches. You don't have time to be swiping on people you don't like, which is interesting. Now, is there other dating apps to use? Of course. Am I gonna explore all of them? I don't know. There was also another one. I think it was called Boo. I tried, but yeah, like I want people to be less embarrassed to use these apps because a lot of people are embarrassed because of how crappy people are on them. Now, if we didn't have crappy people on them, then we could be less embarrassed. I get it, but I don't want people to be embarrassed. I want y'all to really live your life for you. Don't be afraid. Don't let people tell you, oh, you're using a dating app. That's embarrassing. I don't use those. I don't use those. Because they be the same person that's in a crappy little relationship. The same person that's been with the same person forever. And mad and miserable, unhappy, unattracted, cheating. Like a lot of people are cheaters. Like be careful of that too. I learned with dating apps, like they can tell you that they're divorced. They can tell you that they're not seeing a baby mama no more. They can tell you a whole bunch of type of stuff. Take it with a grain of salt and learn that if you're okay with sleeping with that guy only, fine. But if it's like deeper than that or it gets deeper than that, question it. And now, because I've experienced such like trash men, now I understand. And I'm not saying everyone has to go through trash men to realize that men are trash. That's why I'm making these videos so that I can help people. Because I'm like, yeah, I don't need to go through what I went through, like I said. So it's like, if somebody lets you know, they let you know. And also, everyone is at some point a little subjective, so take every advice like a grain of salt. Like I said, I'm telling you from my perspective because the things that have happened to me. I don't trust men at all. I don't trust men. I don't trust men. It's scary. They're disgusting. They're rude. Like I still will date, but you need to understand that not all men are like that, but a majority. So don't let anyone tell you, oh, you sit here and you trash on men, you trash on men. Yeah, I do, because y'all are trash. Now, if y'all aren't trying to act like rappers in those music videos, y'all ain't trying to act like NBA players that cheat on their wives, then maybe it'd be a different story, but y'all do. Sorry, my camera's like over here, so I'm like looking at it. But y'all do. Y'all ultimately do. Y'all act like trash because of what you see in the media and you think is okay as a black man. And like I said, my videos are for black culture. It's for all culture, but it's specifically for black culture. And I want to talk about it because these are topics of people. My people. Like, we got to take accountability for the trash that we put each other through. So yeah, moral of the story. Don't date a man with kids. No baggage, no marriage, no divorce. If they have like a 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 5-year-old, 4-year-old, 6-year-old, 7, once you get to 8, maybe, but like that man should be at home with his kids. You gotta analyze, like, is he in the same state as his kids? Is he in the same state as his baby mother? Does he talk trash about his baby mama? Does he talk trash about his baby mama family? Like, he not gonna take care of her? She gotta take care. These are things that I've heard legit come out of a man's mouth. Talk dog trash about a woman. I wish I could send her all of this, to be honest, but let me not. But it's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Like, it's really disgusting how a baby daddy will walk out on their family. And this is what I'm saying, a ring. A ring, a ring, a ring. If you don't have a ring on your finger, the baby is not coming for me. Huh. If you don't have a ring on my finger, the baby is not coming for me. We both need to have matching rings, matching lives, on the same page. It's not going to be, oh, look, I didn't pull out tonight, honey. No, we're not playing that either. Even when I'm married, I will be still taking birth control because I don't play. I need a long, long, long amount of trust. I really do. I really do. I don't have time. I don't understand, as black women, the black women that choose to just lay down with a man and have their child. I will not be that woman. And yes, y'all could be mad at me, y'all could unfollow me, but you need to do better for yourself. You really need to do better for yourself and better for others. Just because you made the mistake doesn't mean everyone has to make the mistake too. So long story short, don't date men with kids. Don't date any man that is on a profile on their dating app and has like shirtless pictures and in the gym photos. Like, they're not confident at the end of the day. If they take photos while they're in the gym, they're ugly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but to take photos while you're at the gym, like, you look sweaty, gross, like there's other people around who didn't consent to you taking that photo, like, it's just, it's not even like it's fun. Like, it's not even like it's like a sexy environment. Like, it's not cute. So definitely stay away from that. I would say definitely stay away from men that have no transparency. You can't look at their phone. You can't see what they're doing. They lie about what they're doing. They're inconsistent with what they're saying that they're doing. Those type of men, stay away from. They're no good. They're disgusting. Um, Men that just are gross, like men that stink, sweaty. Like, these are dates. I've been on dates with men that stink, like just stink. Like, ugh, just like, ask me for some deodorant. I will give you some deodorant. I'll give you a cloth. I'll give you a wet nap. Like, men that stink, just stay away from men that stink. Like, it's not great. I've been on a date with a stinky man. It's disgusting. I've had to hand him some deodorant and a towel and a cloth. Like, please, take yourself. Take this wet nap. It was nasty. Men that can't afford the date, don't date again. That's pretty, I don't know, self-explanatory. But yeah, I'll say those are my topics for now. This is 20 minutes. I do have to go to work. I will be making content today because I'm trying to do this every single day. But I'm changing my location because I feel like people pay attention more when I'm in my living room. So we'll figure it out. But remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Be respectful in the comments. My name is Nia. Like I said, follow me on Nia Talks on Instagram and on TikTok. I've been doing really well on TikTok. I haven't been making money off of TikTok, but I've been doing pretty well on TikTok. So I will definitely say follow me on there. Remember to be respectful. This is black girl content. So if you don't like black girl content, I don't know what to tell you. This is it. And yeah, I'm really happy about all the content that's coming out, and I will be making more videos. I'm checking the time because it is time for me to go. Love you guys. Be respectful. Love each other. And just be kind. Be better to each other. Bye.